A courageous call enveloping the game with a star player left on the bench. The manager has made his stand, and now it's a decision that could make or break his future.
Ready?
Hello and welcome to our live coverage, which comes to you from Huddersfield. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner for this one is the former England international Sue Smith. And it's the Champions League round of 16's second leg. It's Huddersfield Town versus Barcelona.
Yeah, it was a good first leg, wasn't it? Plenty of action at both ends, and with so little to split the two sides, you do feel that it's set up perfectly here. Hopefully we'll get a good game.
And so the initial 11 for Huddersfield Town. Lisandro Martinez plays alongside John Stones in the middle of the defence. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And here's the starting 11 for Barcelona.
Yeah, it's the same formation, and I'd expect both teams to commit players forward. So the two holding midfielders, they're going to be key from a defensive perspective.
So, underway here. Let's see what this game has in store for us. Iniesta. On to Pedri. Advantage Barcelona. Oh, big moment! And safely dealt with. Wilting under the pressure. And now they try to go forward. Neither side really able to keep the ball successfully right now. Can he find the right pass? Oh, managing to beat him. Well, let's see about the cross. So a throw in here. Well, the referee took note of the earlier infringement, and a booking it is now. The cross is on. Can he finish? And the post denied him. And problem solved for now. Perfect tackle. Martin Ødegaard feeding it through. Surely! Oh, he's got to it!
Yeah, he's judged that perfectly, made himself as big as possible and reacted so well.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Was it a great clearance? A deft clearance. Oh, big chance. In it goes! A huge goal in this tie. As it stands, they will be the ones going through.
Well, here's the goal again. What a ball this is. Good vision to set up the chance. And it's a brilliant finish. He strikes through the ball. The keeper has no chance. It's a superb finish.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Hall. Rafinha. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Counter-attacking possibilities. White. And losing out, Iniesta. Oh, a magnificent challenge. Danger building. It's with Ødegaard. Oh, not too fussy about where he sent the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Pedri. Now with Iniesta. It's a fine piece of attacking play from Lewandowski. And he has teammates to give it to. Oh, genuine chance. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Yamal. Oh, it looked really promising for them.
Yeah, he stopped that one in its tracks, didn't he?
He's in with a chance. And the keeper more than equal to the task. And the upshot is free kick. Clever defending. Lewandowski. Possibilities for them to counter. Just fizzled out completely. The referee has a decision to make. And going to be booked for that.
Yeah, and he can't have any complaints, can he?
Given away by Barcelona.
Yeah, it's lazy that. They'll be disappointed.
And Barca moving the ball with purpose, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. And slipped through beautifully. Can he finish? And a goal! And I'll tell you what, that gives them a bit of a cushion now.
Well, take a look at this. The pace they show on transition, it's just so impressive. The defenders can't stay with them. And once he's through, there's no second guessing. Goes straight for power and absolutely thumps it past the keeper. That's a proper striker's finish.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Hall. A very effective challenge put in. And space for Yamal. And he's through here. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, here's the replay. You do have to feel for the keeper, though. He's been completely exposed. But once he's through, it's a neat finish. Very cool and collected.
Three goals without reply. Iniesta. On to Pedri. Iniesta. Failure to keep the ball by Barca. Oh, surely! And fine goalkeeping. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Andres Iniesta. Barcelona have given us away. That's a nice ball. And there it is, a chance. Well, the keeper ultimately resolved the situation. So there we have it. The first half comes to an end here in West Yorkshire. And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Committed challenge. Getting a bit congested in the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, neither team are finding their flow at the minute. Far too many turnovers.
Well, the threat could be there. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Nicely weighted ball. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, there's been so much money spent over the past few years. When you look at this, it's an absolute bargain. He's a good player that's going to add a real quality. And I'm sure other clubs will be gutted to miss out.
Andres Iniesta. Ben White. Could be dangerous. Nicely timed tackle.
Happy birthday to the coolest football player, Verdal Jeffries.
And nicely over the top. Well, just a quick reminder that we'll have all the live action for you from Wembley. The Carabao Cup final right here on EA TV. It's Huddersfield Town facing Manchester City.
Yeah, both teams will be looking forward to their day out at Wembley. They've done so well to get through to the final. It's just one last push, isn't it? I can see it being a great game.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own, but really sticking to their task defensively. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. Iniesta. Pedri. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. And threaded through by Isco. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. So making the substitution now. Iniesta. And that'll be a Barca throw. Pedri. Ronald Araujo. Well, a good tackle. And flying forwards here. And look at this. And a fine stop. And over it comes. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. Ronald Araujo. Ben White. On to Iniesta. Frankie de Jong. Well, time just challenged magnificently. Well, just and halted in his tracks. He's capable of a much better strike than the one he's just produced. My goodness.
Well, he'll be frustrated with himself there. The connection on the ball is all wrong. It's not even close in the end.
Textbook example of how to cut it out. Oh, very effective play. And oh, good heavens, miles off target there.
He's properly hit through the ball there, but he needed to just pass it into the net.
Isco. And Barca have it back. He's in with a chance. And there the move ends for now.
Yeah, you can see that they're a really well-coached side, can't you?
Pedri. Now with de Jong. Rafinha. Oh, tremendous vision. Barca recovering possession well. Well, that's asking for a yellow card. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, he's going to have to be careful now. Can't make any rash challenges or he'll be off.
Well, we certainly can't criticise his technique.
Oh, it's a good strike, but can't quite squeeze it into the back of the net.
Well-timed tackle. This could be trouble. Oh, that's splendid play. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Oh, it's in! And it goes down as an own goal by the keeper. Underway again with the score at 3-1. Stones. Deciding to give it to the keeper. Genuine chance. Well, the post got in the way. And the attack fizzling out. And no margin for error. And it goes! As they inch closer, can they grab another one?
Well, here it is again. You have to praise the pressure to win the ball high up the field. But the keeper's got to get rid sooner. Should be better with...
Well, that is going to go down as an own goal by the keeper. So the ball rolling again at 3-3. Save under the circumstances.
Oh, how important was that save? It's class from the keeper. I thought they may have lost the game there, but he had other ideas with a great stop.
Trying to pick out a teammate. And the pass deftly cut out. Isco, real chance. Behind for a corner.
Just look at the reaction there. They know how important that could be.
Oh, useful ball. Well, they wanted the penalty and they've got one. And that'll be a booking too.
Yeah, he had to be booked as well, didn't he?
Denies them from the spot. That is that after 90 minutes. They are level and extra time is coming up. Well, back underway here, and it's quite simple. Both teams must steel themselves for 30 extra minutes. Oh, could be. Well, from close range, not ideal. Rafinha. And conceding the throw-in. Well, I must say, no shortage of space for Barcelona. But they took care of the situation defensively. And the referee blows for a foul. Pedri. Now with Xavi. De Jong. Now with Pedri. That's how to dispossess your opponent. Great ball from Isco. Flag raised for offside. And nice vision.
Yeah, he's just got great awareness, hasn't he?
And suddenly on the front foot. Well, the thought process is there, but not the execution. In with a chance! Oh, he did superbly well to get back there and thwart him. Now opening things up. Is it going to be? Oh, it's a wild, wild finish. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, disappointing end to the move. Pedri. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Will it be? Really first-rate challenge.
Yeah, time to perfection, wasn't it? Really good challenge.
And he's in. On a solid piece. And the verdict is penalty. Well, no booking on this occasion.
Yeah, and I'm surprised not to see a yellow for that.
A goal! Calmly taken spot kick. So at the halfway stage in extra time. And so 15 more minutes. We're into the second period of extra time here. Oh, good idea. Can he? He scored! And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser.
Well, this is a neat and tidy finish. His movement is great. He finds a yard of space, and then it's so composed.
Well, you don't get too many scorelines like this one. 4-4. That's a good ball. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Advantage Barcelona. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, there to intercept.
Yeah, he was on to that before it even happened.
Could pose a threat on the counter. Can he put it away? Well, it was very much on and close.
Oh, that was impressive. The amount of players sprinting to get forward in support of the ball. Just couldn't convert the chance. Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain that it should have been a penalty.
Chances on. Oh, it's in! And that might very well seal it. Surely they're going through now.
Well, here's the replay. You do have to feel for the keeper, though. He's been completely exposed. But once he's through, it's a neat finish. Very cool and collected.
Well, I must say I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Electing to shoot. Oh, he saved it well. Easing the pressure there.
Yeah, the big boots up the field. You can't argue with that, can you?
Showing a real will to win the ball. Nice weight on the pass. Oh, big opportunity. In it goes! And it should be the goal that gets them through.
Well, we can see it again now, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. It's inch perfect. And then he's through on goal. No hesitation at all. Just puts his foot through it. Rifles it past the keeper. It's a cracking finish.
Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Well, could be in hot water here, booked already. And given his marching orders.
Well, he had that coming really, didn't he?
Not the most confident clearance. Oh, free kick, they'll be licking their lips. And a decent save, full credit. And that's it, the final whistle, and the hosts will go through.
Well, they must be shattered after that. They had to put in a real shift, and not just today, but in the first leg too. Maybe just add that bit more in extra time. They'll be delighted to get through that though.